All right, math teachers, if you are looking for a very quick interactive lesson that you can create, check out Mathcounts Foundation's weekly math problem. So I'm going to show you how to create a lesson out of this as a teacher, and then also what it looks like for the students. So the first thing I'm going to do is load in the Insert Learning extension. And I've got a couple of things already in mind here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a question down at the bottom for their answer. So the final question was, how many different seating arrangements are possible? I'm going to paste that question there. So now the students can answer it there. And what's nice about this is now all of the responses will get collected in one spot right here. I'm also going to add in some instructions up here at the top. Okay, so my instructions, what I want to put in here is I want students to use their own highlighting tool to highlight key pieces of information that's in the problem, and I want them to also record a video at the end explaining how they solved the problem. So I think I'm going to add a little note down here. I'm just going to remind them of. All right, so I've got that. So I'm going to now just simply click on Assign, and then I'm going to sign out to my class, which I already did for this one. So I'm going to head over to my student account now for this. And I can see I already have my lesson right here on Mathcounts. So I'm going to click on that. And now the teacher's lesson will automatically show up for me. I'm going to expand this a little bit more. And you can see for the student side, they have the highlighter and the sticky note tools also. So on here, so I'm going to go through, I can see that. So now I can start highlighting things. So I've got 15 people, 22.5-pound turkey. And so now students can start highlighting those things. And as a teacher, what's cool is that now, because one of my students has started to highlight, I get this new icon up here, so I can click on that, select the student, and now I can see what they're highlighting in real time. So that's kind of neat thing. So you can then quickly see what is it that students are picking out as key pieces of information to solve this problem. Down here, I'm just going to put in an answer and type my answer, and I'm going to add in a video of me explaining how I solved the problem. So I'm going to click on the sticky note, click right there, and now I'll click on the record button. And now I can give my explanation. And students can also cover up the camera if they don't want their faces on there, so they can just have the audio. So I'm click on Done and use that video. That will automatically embed. And over here on the teacher side, now that one of my students has recorded the video, sometimes you have to kind of go through and do that again. And now I can watch that video. And this is only going to show up for you as the teacher. So when you don't have a student selected, other students can't see these things. But no matter how many students you have that are enrolled in this, that are doing this lesson, you can just click on this drop down and then see all the responses or the annotations that they've done. But you can also see the responses right here by clicking on View All Responses. And now I can see all my students' names, and I can start entering a score and see the responses. So it's really quick and simple. And when you're done with this, you can also share out the lesson that you've created with other teachers in our new lesson library. So to share your lesson with other teachers in the public library, click on More Options, and then share with teachers. And from here, you can either just copy and paste this link and send it to other teachers, or you can click on this publicly list this link. And the way you can see what that looks like is, we're going to head over to our dashboard. And as a teacher, you now see this new option of public library. So I'm going to click on that, and there's our lesson right there. So when I click on that, I can then see that lesson that, or other teachers can see that lesson as just the lesson, none of the student responses at all. And then you can kind of go from there. But you can also then check out other teachers' lessons they've created. We've got over 100 lessons already that teachers have submitted to here. So try it out. It's on mathcounts.org, and they've got a weekly math or weekly problem, and they have an archive of all past ones as well.